Hey everyone, we just got back from the movie theaters.
We saw Ninja
We saw
Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows.
Awesome.
And
it was so good.
we were inspired, I think.
So good.
We've decided that we're going to do a movie review for you guys.
Yeah.
So the movie that we will be reviewing today,
Of course, Central
Intelligence.
I personally haven't been able to quite see it yet.
I also have not seen it.
But my friend and I have heard enough about this movie just from people talking about it that we can give you a fairly accurate and confident review. I'm Niall.
And he's Niall.
And this is our review.
Spoiler-free
review of Central Intelligence.
Let's get to it.
Let's get down to business. Let's get down to brass tacks. This movie takes place in current times.
These latter days. Well, it starts. There's part of it that's in the past. And
but
then
like
most of it's like
so like it shows their
2016.
Yeah, it shows the characters' early years, but that of course happens before their later years.
Yes.
The focus of the movie is on their later years.
On today's
years.
Which is when we live.
Years that we're in. This movie it's an unbelievable cast.
We've got Kevin Hart. We've got
from the WWE.
We got The Rock Johnson.
The Rock Johnson.
We got The Rock Johnson. It's directed by.
Is it? Yeah, just IMDb.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's directed by J.J. Abrams,
who, as we all know, directed our favorite movie of last December,
2015,
Alvin and the Chipmunks,
The Road Chip. Great piece.
Fantastic movie. It was an excellent installment in the franchise as a whole. Let's get down to talking about Central Intelligence.
Well, before we start talking about it, I feel like we should mention Rotten Tomatoes gave this movie a score.
This movie, it really is. It's just so racially diverse. It represents people of color so well. Kevin Hart plays a black man.
He plays a black man.
The Rock Johnson, of course, plays
another black man.
No.
Is he not black?
No, he's just muscular.
He's just muscular, not black.
So
tan.
You've got part of it. The Rock Johnson's fat, which is
crazy. I don't know how they did that. He had to gain a lot of weight for this.
You've got Kevin Hart playing a black man.
Yep.
You have The Rock Johnson playing a fat man and a muscular man.
Who's tan.
So many demographics are being represented in this film. It's amazing. It's really, really kind of branching out from what you typically see in a theater.
Let's talk about our favorite parts of this movie.
Good.
My personal favorite part of the movie was Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne.
That's his first name. Dwayne.
He
did so good at portraying a tan, muscular man.
He did.
And when it came down to it, his acting was superior both outdoors and indoors.
That's a point that I wanted to bring up. Before I bring up my favorite part of this film, I thought it was interesting that they filmed both outside of buildings and from within them.
Both actors, I guess I should say, transitioned very well. Dwayne a little more than Mr. Kevin Hart.
Yes, but the ability to act both outdoors and indoors was astonishing.
It was incredible. What was your favorite part of the movie?
My favorite part of the movie would probably be when Kevin Hart ruthlessly flayed all of the fat from The Rock Johnson's body. Cinematography alone of that scene was it was raw.
I think
it showed the emotion of every hack and slash from Mr. Kevin Hart's katana.
Kevin Hart actually, I believe, did the cinematography.
Yeah, he actually manned every camera of every
camera,
shot.
And he was also in them.
He actually used a system that I've heard he developed himself. He used invisible strings to just control the controls of the camera.
That's incredible.
Which is very impressive.
I know we've talked a lot of good stuff about this movie, but we're not saying it's a perfect movie.
but we are saying that it is an imperfect movie.
Yes, it has flaws, and now let's talk about some. Okay, now, what was your biggest flaw with this movie? There's not many, but
there's not many. That's
but
true.
there was, I think, one big one that we
the
kind
big
of
one
agreed upon.
that I was personally kind of upset about. There were 8 or 9 rape scenes that were seemingly like kind of rapid fire, just out of nowhere, just with characters we hadn't even seen up to that point. Just really, it was very uncomfortable for everyone. You could the discomfort was tangible in the theater.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't.
Well, I wouldn't.
From what I've heard.
That's what I've heard too.
The discomfort was tangible. All of that rape, it wasn't. It's not for me.
And
it's not for me.
I don't think it was cohesive with the story.
Now, Jared, what was your biggest? What do you think was your least favorite part of the movie? The biggest flaw, you think?
My least favorite part was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
He wasn't very good. He's a wrestler, not an actor.
Not a wrestler, not an actor. Does he still wrestle?
But he was the low point of the film. I really think that Mr. Kevin Hart.
He was a much better. He really portrayed a black person.
Mr. Hart's portrayal of a black man was astonishing.
It was very believable for me. The whole audience, I think, bought onto it. It was like he wasn't even acting, and that's what an actor needs to do.
That's when it feels like it's the character and it's not the actor. That's really where it hits home.
That's where you get it. On a scale of 1 to 10, maybe.
On a scale of 1 to 10, that's a good idea. I'd give it a B minus.
4 stars. 4 stars.
I'm changing my rating.
-3.
4 minus 3. All right. My rating. I'm changing it from a B minus to PG-13.
Good rating. Alright guys, so what do you think about the movie? Please leave your comment in the below section down there.
And if you like our channel, please subscribe to it. And remember to like and subscribe from watching the channel. If you want to see more reviews like this, click subscribe.
If there are any other movies that you want us to review,
comment in the below section.